Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. Well, for tonight, this is the much less exciting side of building controllers. This is I'm working on building up harnesses for the IntelliVision II 16. So the IntelliVision controller has 16 directions, 3 different buttons, and an entire 4x3 matrix keypad that I'll go through a uh, 9 DB9 connector. So there's a lot of parts which there are duplicates of the any particular position. I'm just resizing my windows here so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Um, so what happens is you have quite a few of these connections require like the connection for the keypad is also shared with the joystick directions, and the same thing with the even the well, actually, it's kind of the issue you'll see when you try to actually um, play games where the keypad is used as the fire button, uh, like Tron, Deadly Discs, and Night Stalker. Both have the problem where when you try to fire, you either move or you can fire. You can't do both at the same time because the joystick, the joypad, actually shares some of the conductors with the uh, keypad. So you can do one or the other, you can't do both. So I do no, they do have a workaround for the game, as do I for the games, is where if you have a second controller pad plugged in, if you have a second pad plugged in, you will get um, that keypad can be used so you can keep walking or moving and use the keypad for uh, controls at the same time. You can use the D-pad and the uh, keypad at the same time. So that's why I have the ultimate. If on my website, it's a bit more work. I actually have 2 ultimates I'm building up right now for one customer, and that's some of the harnesses I'm building. But I'm also building up harnesses for I think I have 3 other um, orders for IntelliVision right now in the queue. So quite a few IntelliVision orders. It's been a nice, healthy mix. I've got everything right now. I've got television and um, the True 16. I have quite a few Atari 5200s, including dual sticks, which do take a bit more work, but they're very satisfying. There's a lot of people like there's a couple games that use the dual sticks. And then yeah, it's just a nice wide, nice mix. And of course, the new Marathon controller for the Sprint. We've got 4 more orders up right now for that. So yeah, everything has been pretty popular. So luckily, I am on vacation for my day job next week, so I can actually get caught up on some of these orders, which would be nice. So yeah, these are little cool little breakout boards for DB9 connectors. And what I do is I end up for the keypad, I solder in these lines, and then for the joystick and the buttons, I use the screw terminals. So I don't have to jam in 2 separate things in the screw terminals. What does happen with the screw terminals is that with the buttons in particular, you have to, each of those fire buttons actually requires two inputs to work. And you need diodes on there too, so it actually makes it convenient using the screw terminal, so you can put the diodes in there. So yeah, this is just a slightly less than exciting, but very important nonetheless. Sorry, no gameplay tonight or anything like that, because I'm just going through and building up these little sub-assemblies. I have a nice magnifier I'm working under, so keeps me from going blind. How many do I have built? 2, 4. I think I might build 5. So, yep. Well, since I'm here, I can show you some stuff. These are some really nice tools if you ever get into this. Like this is a nice automatic wire stripper. Mostly works. It's not jammed with stuff. This one seems to keep a nice, pretty sharp edge and not crush the wires too much. And I usually end up tinning them. What else I can show you? Oh, I did get a new toy for myself here. Well, it's not a toy; it's a tool. This big boy here. This is a electric crimper, which is oh so handy because instead of using, this is a very reliable tool here. It is a manual crimper, works very well, but even on like the simplest, like the True 16, I've got let's think how many crimps there. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 24 crimps I have to do. That gets a little old. Well, this is nice. You put the crimp in there, you press the button, and it crimps for you. Nice electric crimping tool. So that's handy. And then yeah, just so everyone, thank you for your patience. I'm just gonna keep on soldering away here. I actually want to listen to some music, so I don't feel like having YouTube flag me for anything because I have a record player behind me, and I know it gets picked up on the microphone, and I really don't feel like scrubbing music or anything like that. As the copyright stuff is kind of aggressive, to be honest with you. Even like older stuff, it gets hit every now and then. So it's like, I'm just gonna listen to some music in a minute and finish doing some stripping and tinning, soldering and stripping and tinning, soldering and stripping and tinning, soldering, stripping. I'll probably end up building up 6 of these, so cover what I have plus one more, because I know more of these will be sold. I got stopped in the hallway at work 2 days ago, and it was one of the VPs there, and it's like, hey Dave, hey, bring in some of your controllers, they're really cool. It's like, oh, I didn't even know there is on my LinkedIn profile. I've got I'm the owner of Cyber Freak Enterprises LLC, because that's really my, that's what the, if you ever see your order come through, you'll see that's on the label, because technically that's the name of my company. But I had a hilarious one coming through. Yes, email came in yesterday. It was like, oh, since you're the owner of Midtronics, which was my previous employer, can we interest you in battery management systems? And it's like, oh, you are so far off. I was never the old owner of it. And B, I got laid off in January from them, so kind of wrong on both accounts. Yeah, that sucked. I like that job too. It was interesting working on electric vehicle stuff, but the powers that be um, decided to go in a different direction, and I had to get another job. So now I work for a contract manufacturer, which is kind of cool. Get to see different things every day, that's for sure. Oh, I'm going through LabVIEW training and certification. I've been doing LabVIEW for many years, but I've never been officially like certified of it. So I'm going through the 111 lessons for it. So that's going to take a little while, but I'm getting through it. I still haven't gotten anything yet. I don't know. So maybe the second half of the course will be a little more challenging. Just about, well, up to this point, I was like, okay, yes, I know how to do that and know how to do that because I've been using LabVIEW since 2001. It's 25 years ago. So you pick up a few things, but it's good. It's a good refresher, and then hopefully I'll learn some new things. And the coursework was created before AI stuff, so no creepy AI voices or anything like that, and they're not pushing their AI, their built-in AI right now, so that's good. So, and I got that going on at work right now. Yeah, the problem with happened in Midtronics, they were just really heavily invested in some of the like a electric vehicle charger and discharger stuff, and it's just a hard market to crack because the entire electric vehicle market in the U.S. has been contracting for the last year and a half, especially since they get rid of the tax credit for it, so it's less incentive. I mean, personally, I drive a hybrid. I don't drive a. It's not even a plug-in hybrid. It's just a regular old parallel hybrid vehicle. I like it. I get about 53 miles to the gallon pretty consistently in the summer. It's not bad. Not bad at all. That is a crappy looking tin job. That's better. But yeah. But yeah, what happens is they were really heavily invested in that market, spent a lot of time and money, and abandoned it. So we'll see what happens there. They've done stuff like that before. They used to have I think a stationary power division, and I know they got rid of that years ago. I have no idea what they're going to do with all those battery packs and modules they have in the building. Maybe they'll just work on modules, not packs anymore. Who knows? Not my problem. Yeah, it's something. All right. Yeah, pause here and listen to some music. And yeah, so once I get these sub assemblies done, probably tomorrow over the weekend I'll get the I've got two True 16 Ultimates to go out. Those are really cool because those have the separate buttons for the uh, for Night Stalker. That's really cool. Is it you can like truly I mean, once you tried Night Stalker with the Ultimate, my controller is like, oh my goodness, I don't know how anyone plays it on the old keypad, or they hold one keypad, hold one controller, and the other controller and everything. I don't know how people did it. So it's a lot, pretty decent. And then it's a fun game that way. Then I have two of those, and I got a dual stick 5200, same customer, and then just a mix. After that, it's gonna be a big mix of Marathon and Atari, and yeah, there's a big mix right now. A lot bigger. I sometimes forget how many different controllers they actually make. But yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. I'm gonna turn some music on and have a great night.